are trying to push this car to 150 miles an hour at this point. And we're getting there, and we're gonna get there quick. So I needed something with another goal, a much bigger goal, a much more ambitious goal. And I thought, why not 200 miles an hour? Few people did it. There are videos out there, but I know I can do it. And I did not think that I'd be able to do it with the infraction. So here it is.
We got ARRMA Limitless.
Yes, the ARRMA Limitless. This car right here is going to be the new car on the channel, and it is going to be heavily modified. We're going to upgrade everything we possibly need to be able to go 200 plus miles an hour. Let's open it up and check it out. All right, so we got it open. What I find funny is that 6S right there. It ain't gonna be no 6S, that's for sure. But your usual ARRMA stuff. We got all the stickers. We got, stickers, more stickers. We got that wrench. That wrench is pretty nice to have. Ooh, let's peel this off.
Yeah.
For the first. What?
That's so beautiful.
That didn't feel very peely.
It floats. Not
All
like
right. So this right here is way too plasticky that I do not like. Yep, do not like that. We'll be replacing that with carbon fiber. But otherwise, I mean, this is nice. So we got this thing on the workbench. I was thinking like, oh man, there's some damage right there, but that's just the cover for it. It's got a film over the body to protect it. I cannot wait to paint this thing and see, just see how cool it looks. Okay, so right away noticing, compared to the infraction, the battery trays are shorter. This area over here looks bigger. ESC box looks the same. The wing in the back, I mean, a lot of that looks the same. Let's take off the body on the infraction. So on the infraction, we have this, which on here, we don't have anything. So that hole right there is for this piece, which the infraction does not have. I always wondered what that hole was for. Okay, so we already have a lot of upgrades on the infraction that I don't know if I should move some things from here to there. I don't know if this bar right here from Scorched RC, I don't know if that's a good one for here, or is that a better one for over here. I think it might be, I might move that to here. Let's see, everything else, I am gonna have to get the Trident from Scorched RC for here, because for a 200 mile an hour pass, this is not gonna be good. And I have the Trident on here, but this one is actually shorter than the one that I'm gonna need for there, since this is sitting further back. So I'm going to buy the same setup from Scorched RC to have it on here also. Okay, so we have a piston. Just joking. We have this AGF RC. This is a very nice servo. It's very fast. I have it in my infraction currently. Absolutely love it. No complaints about it at all. Got another one. I have this receiver. It is a SR6110AT, and this controller. A lot of people upgrade their controllers. I most likely will have to upgrade my controller when I want this thing to go 200, but I don't think I'm gonna have that much of an issue. I've never actually gone out of range. I'm sure I will one day, but as of now, I have never actually gone out of range on infraction. Not my Creighton or anything like that. So once that happens and I feel like this controller is no longer adequate with this receiver, then I'll do something about it. But as for now, I think it's good. I'm gonna go ahead and get this installed, and this installed. All right, so we removed the box that contains the receiver and the servo. Little man over here.
Putting the servo.
Putting the servo in, along with the receiver box. Got it. Yep, it looks good right there, man. I think it's pretty.
Come on.
Looks pretty good. All right, so
There.
now we can
Set that.
go ahead and mount that in there, and I'm gonna connect the random ESC to it, just so we can get some power to it, and we can set where this is in the middle. We can bind this controller to that receiver. I'm not sure if that's really done yet. We got the box installed back in. Nikolai installed the servo and the receiver, so good job, Nikolai. We're going to, I found some old ESC laying around. I'm just gonna use it for power, so we can power it up and center our servo so we know where exactly to mount the steering horn or the servo horn, whatever it's called. That's now centered.
See?
All right, yep, so it's centered. Let me see, I wanna make sure that this, the steering trim, is centered. Now we're going to make sure our wheels are centered, and that's where we're going to drop this in. So, wanna do the honors and
Yeah.
turn the wheels?
Oh,
So,
it's so fast.
are they kind of straight? Yeah, do it quickly. Look at that.
If you just like do that, it vibrates.
Yeah, it's a nice servo. I really like these servos. All right, so this is let's turn it off. This is too loud. Any ARRMA vehicle that uses this style mount over here, first thing you should do when you get it is remove those screws and you throw that right in the trash. Replace them with something nicer. I have these stainless ones right here. They are much nicer. You're not gonna have any issues with them. Well, here she is, guys. Been spending a lot of time working on this thing. We got it painted. It's a metallic sparkly purple. Absolutely love the way it turned out. But there's been a lot of work that's been put into this thing so far. I was gonna record a lot of it, but man, it's just so much to do. I didn't really see a good way to be able to record all of the stuff that I was doing to it. But basically, right now, it has the same motor that's in the infraction. This one is made for my Creighton. We put it in here temporarily because this one is going to get the 1721 2400 kilovolt motor for speed runs. Then once we see how that does, I have a second 1721 kilovolt motor that's gonna go in here. I'm gonna probably have to get the wider carbon fiber body from Scorched RC and do it like that, because I don't feel like I have room in here for dual motors. But another issue that I'm having right now is Scorched RC seems to have like everything out of stock. I couldn't get the new drive shaft for this. The spool kit is out of stock. This is another one that I had. There's a bunch of stuff. Everything that I go on there to get that I want for this seems to be out of stock. But the infraction, we got the infraction up to 116 miles an hour this past weekend. So that's sweet. That's sweet. But I have not ran this yet at all. This is really, I mean, I just got the ESC mounted in there, and I had to cut away at the box over here a lot just to be able to get the ESC in there, and I had to cut away a little bit over here. But I got that mounted, and let's see, I got the roto. The roto lock is what they. Yep, yeah, the roto lock. I just got that from Scorched RC. It's the same thing that I have in the infraction. I got that in here now, and I have the servo saver delete in here. I did notice that when I put that in the infraction, it helped a lot with tightening up the steering, because now the steering, like, it feels very nice and tight. I do have the metal hubs, the 7075 aluminum hubs from Scorched RC on the way. They should be here Thursday. Along, oh no, I didn't get the front ones because those are out of stock. What else I got? I'm not even sure all the stuff that I got. Oh, I got these from Scorched RC already, and then I have some more coming because I robbed this one off of another car. Let's see. I mean, so far this is pretty much it. I keep pushing off this video because I wanted to make it more interesting and kind of make it more complete, but I feel like this is as much as I can kind of do right now and still show you guys the car and where it's headed and what we're planning to do, because we are planning to get this car up to 200 miles an hour. It's not going to happen on the first try or the second try. Since I'm very new to the whole RC hobby, I want to do it incrementally. So I'm going to do it with a single 2400 motor. Then we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna see if I can do some other changes to it to get it faster from just that motor alone. And once we top out that motor by itself, we are going to try it with two motors. And while running the infraction, looking at the data log on the ESC, I figured out the problem that we were having, and that problem was the voltage was dropping out on the batteries. So I didn't know which batteries to get, and there's a lot of mixed reviews about which batteries to get. So I got the CNHL batteries on the way. I also got some SMC batteries on the way. So I bought two different kinds. Both are rated for, crazy high currents, and both of them are always used by speedrunners. So they should be the best of the best, I suppose. So I do have those on the way. So when we actually try to run this thing, we'll either run them on the CNHL batteries, or we will run them on the SMCs. So, so another thing, these little skid plates right here. This right here is made out of stainless. One of my buddies made this. That is so cool. Like this is the one that I was using on my infraction right here, and I gave this to him, and he copied it for me, and it's incredible. Like, it fits so well. All the holes line up perfectly. Like, he made this thing himself with a grinder. just a grinder and some bits. It's incredible. This thing's got like a razor edge on it right here, so when it sits on the bottom of the car, there's nothing that can hit a hard edge, because you see this edge wore down from it hitting. So this is like a knife right now. Pretty awesome. Thank you, Billy. So this is my update for this car, and this is also the reveal video for it. Like I said, 200 miles an hour, we're gonna be able to do it. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. There's a lot of awesome RC stuff coming, and you know, I hope you guys stick around to watch it all. This has been a lot of fun for me. Definitely enjoying making these videos and seeing how hard we can push these cars. Thank you. Bye.